everybody. Again, another nice win for the University of Minnesota. Very happy with the performance of the team. Creighton, as we expected, was a tough opponent, and it took us a while to get into our rhythm, and in large part that had to do with the fact that they did a nice job serving the ball, and certainly defensively they got in some nice spots and forced us to make some adjustments. I think on our side of the net, offensively, we had a nice night. We hit over 300, and I think once our serving settled down, that certainly helped us knock them out of system, and that made it, I think, a little bit easier for our defense in transition. But overall, very happy with the win. Certainly happy to dig ourselves out of a hole in that third set, and we're looking forward to the next match and continuing our journey in this tournament. Thank you.
Questions for Coach or players?
Coach, could you address that third set? What was going wrong for you guys early, and how did you turn it around and get out of that 16-8 hole?
We started off, I think, pretty well. We weren't siding out, but Creighton certainly was playing well. I thought their block and defense was good, and they were serving very tough. As we got to a certain point in the match, we just talked about competing with composure and just kind of reminding ourselves that our good is good enough. I think we were trying to force some things, and there's a tendency, as you could well imagine in this event, to start getting wrapped up in the consequences and dealing with expectations as opposed to just dealing with the next point. And we settled down, and to the athletes' credit, they started making good plays, and good things happened. Got our way back in there, and were able to finish it off.
Any of the players, let's talk about the mental effect when you, as you said, dig yourselves out of a hole like you did in the third game and ultimately win that.
I'll talk a little bit about that. I think being down, they were just getting point after point, and then as we calmed down, like you said, we were able to bring ourselves back up to tie it back up with them. And I think the more points that we get in a row helps our mentality, and it just helps us get going even more and to calm down and to play our game and not worry so much about them but worry about us. And I think digging ourselves out of that hole and helping ourselves to win that set really brought it into the fourth set.
For Dana or Tori, Creighton kind of seemed to catch on to that early kill thing, which has been a problem for you guys in the past. So did you guys prepare for those kind of early kills that might have come, and then how did you kind of adjust to it once you received it?
Is that the set or dump you're talking about?
Well, we do our best in just trying to read the right things, and they got us a few times early, but I think we overall did a good job at the end, fourth set, middle of the end of fourth set, just stopping the setter and kind of serving well and pulling them off the net so they can't do the setter dump.
So their block is one of the most successful in the nation. It was working for them in the first game. Was that getting in your players' heads at all about their strength was coming to light early on?
I mean, I think we try as a team just to not worry about what happened in the past and just focus on the next point at hand. So if we get blocked a few times, as long as we're swinging high, deep, and not trying to crush the ball straight down, then we'll be fine.